Santiago was a shepherd. He loved to travel. He journeyed across the Spanish countryside with his sheep. One day he had a dream. The dream spoke of a treasure near the Egyptian pyramids. Santiago felt drawn to this treasure. It was more than just gold. It was a calling, an adventure.
I knew I had to go.
He sold his sheep and set sail for a new land. The journey was long and uncertain. Santiago felt both excited and afraid. He carried his dream with him, a burning ember in his heart. He knew in his soul that this was his destiny. In a bustling marketplace, Santiago met a strange old man. The man introduced himself as Melchizedek, the king of Salem. Melchizedek spoke of omens and personal legends. He explained that everyone has a purpose, a dream they must follow.
I see the yearning in your eyes. You are meant for great things.
Melchizedek gave Santiago 2 stones, Urim and Thummim. These stones, he said, would guide Santiago on his path. With newfound determination, Santiago continued his journey. The words of the king echoed in his mind. He clung to the stones, symbols of hope and guidance. He was no longer just a shepherd, but a seeker of his personal legend. The desert stretched before Santiago, vast and unforgiving. He faced scorching sun, sandstorms, and loneliness. He was robbed, leaving him with nothing but his dream. Doubt crept in, whispering of failure and despair. Yet Santiago persevered. He learned to listen to the desert, to understand its language.
Obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones.
Each challenge tested his spirit, making him stronger. He learned to trust his intuition, guided by the wisdom of the stones. He knew that the treasure lay beyond the hardship, and he would not be deterred.
On my journey, I met an Englishman searching for an alchemist. He introduced me to the concept of the soul of the world, a force that connects everything.
The soul of the world is an essential part of our existence, Santiago. It's what binds us all together.
Then I met Fatima, a beautiful desert woman. She taught me about love and the language of the heart.
Santiago, true love speaks a language that transcends words. It's the language of the heart.
Deep in the desert, I finally found the alchemist. He was a wise and powerful figure.
Santiago, you must learn to listen to your heart and pursue your personal legend. Let me show you how to turn lead into gold. A metaphor for transforming challenges into opportunities.
Each encounter, each person, was a lesson in disguise. Santiago learned about love, loss, perseverance, and the interconnectedness of all things. He realized that the journey was just as important as the destination.
As I drew closer to the pyramids, I began to understand the true meaning of the treasure. It wasn't about material wealth, but the wisdom I had gained along the way.
Santiago, the treasure is not a destination, but a transformation. It is the journey of becoming the best version of yourself.
He had faced his fears, followed his heart, and discovered the language of the world. The alchemist had shown him that the real treasure lay within.
The real treasure is the courage to follow your dream, the love you found, and the wisdom you gained.
Santiago had discovered the true treasure, the fulfillment of his personal legend. It was the understanding that true happiness comes from pursuing one's purpose with passion and determination.
I finally stood where my dream had begun. I didn't find chests of gold, but something far greater. I found myself.
He returned home, not as a simple shepherd, but as a man transformed by his journey.
I dug beneath the sycamore tree where my journey began. There, I found a treasure chest filled with gold and precious stones.
It was the universe rewarding him for following his personal legend. But Santiago knew the real treasure was not the gold, but the journey that led him back to himself.
I had journeyed to the ends of the earth and back again, and I discovered the most valuable treasure of all, the treasure within.